Anisha, but wait, let me introduce myself. Hello everyone, my name is SITI ZUBAIDAH binti AZIZ. So now I'll be sharing with you about process of mental illness. Wait a minute. This place seems like didn't attractive and boring, right? Why don't we move to another place? So let's go. See, it's better, right? Okay, let's start. As you all know, mental illness is very common in Malaysia. We as humans all do the same activities in our day-to-day life. Most people get through things just by waking up in the morning, but some struggle with finding the light at the end of the road. Anyone can be affected by this mental illness. Nevertheless, what exactly triggers people to get them? Anything can have an impact on someone's mental health. Although there is no proven cause or reasons for mental illness, elements contribute to it, such as daily life pressures like divorce, a family death, a job loss, childhood abuse, or any traumatic incidents. But you need to know there are elements that a person has no control over, such as biological variables, genes, and family history might harm their mental health. I will explain in depth how these factors causes mental illness. So firstly, life experience are one common factor why many people crack under pressure, leaving them vulnerable to all types of mental illnesses. Like I mentioned before, we all go through things in our life. Some people know how to control life pressures, but some can't. Abuse is another heavy factor that can occur in someone's life. For example, some people from broken families experience abuse during their childhood, and they might grow up with severe trauma that they may never get over. Another life experience that can cause mental illness is going through and witnessing traumatic events. For example, you are witnessing the death of your loved one. This might result in much stress and perhaps post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD. Keep in mind that PTSD may impact anyone who has been abused as a child, has been physically or sexually assaulted, has been in a vehicle accident, and so on. It may be advantageous to keep loved ones close to better cope with life stresses. You will not be alone if you have the support of loved ones. Let's move to another factor of mental illness. Mental illnesses in general are thought to be caused by a variety of genetics. Research suggests that some mental health problems may run in families. Mental illness is more common in people whose blood relatives also have a mental illness. People who have family members with a mental illness may be somewhat more likely to develop one themselves. Certain genes may increase your risk of developing a mental illness. For example, if you have a parent with schizophrenia, you are more likely to develop schizophrenia yourself. Nevertheless, no one knows if this is because of our genes or other factors, such as the environment we grow up in or the way of thinking, coping, and behaving that we may learn from our parents. Although some mental health problems may be influenced by our genes, researchers haven't found any specific genes that cause mental health problems. To summarize, there is no main cause or reason as to why a person acquires a mental illness. However, there are a variety of factors that contribute and causes mental illnesses and disorders. Therapy is the simple reason one will be able to cope, get advice, and change their negative behavioral patterns. Even if a mental illness is not present, one should seek therapy whenever a huge problem occurs. It could possibly prevent not only mental illnesses, but it could prevent suicidal thoughts. Many people who battle with mental illness do commit suicide. We need to always check our loved one to give them support. It didn't cost you anything to lend your ears and shoulder to them. I think that's all from me. Now I will pass to Farah to explain about effects of untreated mental illness. Thank you. Bye.